some.
No time for goodbye, he said, as he faded away. Don't put your life in someone's hands. They're bound to steal it away. Don't hide your mistakes, 'cause they'll find you, burn you. Then he said, if you wanna get out alive, run for your life. If you wanna get out alive, run for your
I
life.
love this song. No, don't, I love it, I love it.
We're due for another Left 4 Dead, Valve. Can y'all stop making Steam boxes and all that kind of stuff? Can we
You
get a new Left 4 Dead?
no, y'all go right on ahead with those Steam boxes. Y'all go right on ahead of that. I cannot wait to play that.
Oh, I love this song.
Yes, this song isn't. I haven't listened to it in a while. This song is awesome.
That's why I broke it out this morning.
What is this trailer for that they're showing right now for some movie? What is this? This looks good. The sweeter. Oh, it's the new Hansel and Gretel.
Oh God, I can't wait to see that one either.
Oh, that looks good. And I'm not usually into that whole thing, but that looks good.
It's so camp. The premise, at least via the trailer, it's Hansel and Gretel, obviously,
Yeah.
and they are witch hunters.
But that is
because
good
the
though.
witch tried to-
That's
yeah,
a good twist on that.
It is. The witch tried to get them as kids. Their parents were killed, and now they hunt witches. And I think, of course, they end up finding the witch, and she has to pay. And I like that the bad guy's a woman, of course, the bad girl. We got a couple of those. There's another one I saw this morning, a trailer. Anybody know the name of this movie? It's got some really heavy hitters as far as actresses, but it's all the main cast is all female. But it's a sci-fi action grungy kind of movie where they're all witches.
Oh, you're
I don't know
gonna
what's
have to
going
tell
on.
me what that is, so I can check that
I
out.
don't know. I've seen the trailer twice, and the only thing I can tell you is Alfre Woodard, I think, is one of the people I saw. And I only remember her because whenever she plays, she has such a weird
Dark says
resume.
Corey's echoing. Are you? Do you have something open somewhere?
I probably have Twitch going, and oh no, you know what? You don't have your Twitch muted. Mute it.
I do have my Twitch muted.
Well, something ain't right.
Nope,
Nope, you don't.
Mute.
Yep, mute and remute.
It's muted. It's muted.
And then I got nothing. I don't know. Because
Yeah,
that's usually when
I
I hear
don't-
an echo.
I don't hear it.
Do you have a blog talk page open, maybe?
No. I don't
Are
have
you
blog talk
smoking
open.
crack, Ginger? Maybe.
No.
Not this morning.
All right. Joe says no. It's done. There we go. No, it wasn't. Whatever it wasn't. Wasn't me. Wasn't me. All right. So it's Wednesday morning. Oh shoot! I forgot to take out the trash. Anyways, it's Wednesday morning. Yay! We are back. Lunch with Ginger and Cori, your noonday hour show. Video game news, randomness, and boobies.
Randomness and boobies.
Yeah, Twitch wasn't. I swear I had it muted. I'm sitting here looking at it. That's strange. So strange. All right, so we're back, folks. Yay! Man, I'm not as tired as I was yesterday, but I'm still a little slow this morning. How about you, Miss Cori?
I am tired.
Well, all right. No, I'm awake. So there's that. I've actually got some news. If you want me to go ahead and jump right on in there, I can do this. I
Go
think
ahead,
I can.
Go ahead.
All right, hold on. Let me get my software capture going. Monitor 2. Yes, thank you. All right, so Crisis 3. Well, if I can blow that back up, stop that. EPX Games announces that, you know what? That is the wrong... Hold on, technical difficulties. Stalk your prey in the urban jungle of New York City in the multi-platform beta for the first blockbuster shooter of 2013. Are you going to play? There we go. Electronic Arts Inc. and award-winning developer Crytek today announced an open multiplayer beta. Beta, folks, that means stuff's not going to work. For the premier sandbox shooter experience Crysis 3, that still did not... Wait. Cori, you still here?
I'm still here. Why?
Alright, something's...
What's going on, Ginger Man?
Something here is not working correctly. Me and you two are about to have a fight.
Cut it. Cut it in the gods.
There we go. Alright, so, Sandbox Shooter Experience Crysis 3. It's going to be starting January 29th on the Xbox 360, also PS3 and PC, including 2 team-based modes and 2 maps. The extensive beta will give players an opportunity to master the superpowers of the nanosuit. The Crysis 3 multiplayer beta will be available for 2 weeks and give players the chance to get a leg up on the competition before Crysis 3 launches on February 22nd in Europe. With Crysis 3, we are delivering the deepest, most robust Crysis multiplayer experience yet, says Savat Yerli, CEO of Crytek. We have listened closely to our fans and have evolved the multiplayer in Crysis 3 by adding a host of new gameplay features, including the unique Hunter mode, deadly new weapons like the Predator bow, deeper loadout and unlock options, enhanced upgrade systems, and more social features like the New York feed. Top it all off with the ultimate weapon in the nanosuit, and you have a multiplayer experience that is unlike anything else out there. Alright, so this is going on through January 29th through February 12th. It is the Crysis 3 multiplayer beta. It's going to feature 2 of the 8 modes included in Crysis 3. You're going to have crash sites, which players must secure and defend specific locations, earning points along the way for kills and their ability to hold these locations. And then the exciting all-new Hunter mode makes its debut in Crysis 3. This asymmetrical time-based mode pits 2 players versus 10, 2 versus 14 on PC, and matches that begin with 2 cloaked hunters stalking 10 opposing cell troopers. Armed only with enhanced nanosuits and the lethal Predator bow, hunters must systematically stalk and kill the cell operatives, who in turn must work together as a team as they fight to stay alive before the round ends. That actually sounds kind of cool. It is using the CryEngine 3, of course, for Crysis 3. So this is kind of neat. If you want to get in on this, I'm going to have this up on GameNatrix.com in just a little bit, so go over there and check it out. Check out what else we've got, because, you know, we're putting up stories and videos all day. Check them out. Yay! This looks good. I like this. That gun is kind of sick looking. It kind of reminds me of Halo in a way.
Halo?
Well, the gun.
Well, did anybody get signed up for the beta for Elder Scrolls yesterday?
I did not.
They were running ads like, as Ginger would say, like, whoa.
Oh, now that gun is sick. I'm sorry, I'm still sitting here watching this trailer.
I know. It's all right, then. It's going to be okay. All right.
So you got signed up, right? You did it during the show.
Yeah,
so.
Well, that means all of us got signed up when I do that. So, I'll hand it off to y'all.
That's true.
That's why I can't play APB. Ginger got it.
APB is so
Ginger
good.
just be talking up all the good games.
It's good. You want to play?
No.
Play.
I had my own account before. You know how we roll here. Sometimes we need to be quiet. We love each other, but we need to be away. Although yesterday, Ginger, I'm in the Second Life. I'm making my shoes, and then I looked up and Ginger crotches all in my face. And I said, "Who is this on the roof of our store?" And it's Ginger, just all in my face. And then she probably blinked over.
Yeah.
I was like, "How did you rest right here in front of me?" Yeah, some of you guys are getting it wrong. I did. That's not right. I hear that.
She liked it. Don't let her lie.
I liked it. Are you sure about that?
She might have. Yeah.
Yeah, you got me mixed up with Snow. That's what I think.
I think Snow's right about you. I think you do have the tendency.
No, I don't. I'm sorry to disappoint y'all.
Darn it.
I'm sorry. I'm really sorry to disappoint y'all. Okay. It's coming about that time. I'm sorry. I think I just had an energy thing because I'm so excited about this next one. At first, I had to find a loophole under which we could show this trailer. So, Ginger, will you please put up the warning that it's not appropriate for viewers under the age of 18?
It is already up. May contain content inappropriate for children.
Okay.
It's great big.
Okay, make sure you leave that up. Because I took the link out of my links, but now I'm putting it back because I was like, there's
Here,
a
I
loophole.
will add some text. I will add some
Yeah.
text. Not suitable.
Go ahead, do it. And then
Hold on.
and then share this link right here with these lovely people. Share it with them so that they can watch what I'm about to tell them and listen.
Oh, so we're not gonna play the video.
Oh yeah, no, you can play the video. I just said I had to find a loophole under which we could show the video. Is the problem? Yes. Look, there might have been somebody calling me saying, "Don't do it! Don't show it!"
We didn't hear nothing.
Why is Jay sprinkling crack on his turkey sandwich? I don't appreciate that.
I'm a little hungry, Jay. How dare you tease us here?
Are we watching? Are we doing it? Is it up?
Okay, yeah. Do you mean to press play? I will press play.
Yeah, I see it. I see it there. Go ahead.
Okay. There we go. And I got the whole scrolling thing going on. Let's do this.
Wait a minute. Let me clear my throat. Are you ready?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Y'all duck and cover. Here it comes. Zombie watch. Zombie watch.
Zombie watch.
All right. The latest episode of The Walking Dead.
Can't hear you.
The latest episode of The Walking Dead is off and running, and I wish I could share. How is my?
Wait a minute. This is not The Walking Dead that you gave me. Hold on.
It's not. Yes,
No.
it is. The second link, girl.
Oh, my bad. I was like, wait a minute. That's not right.
She messed up my whole zombie watch.
I did. Well, this other one said not suitable for people under 18.
Well, most of the trailers we showed during the day are not suitable, but luckily they are all in school, so we should not have to worry. Anyway, those of you who have been playing the Walking Dead game should know that episode 5 is out, and it's called No Time Left. If you've never played it, they want you to know. I love when they send us over Telltale that The Walking Dead confronts you with difficult choices. Your choices, of course, influence the story, creating a wholly tailored experience made just for you.
I would totally play this if Flash weren't being...
Yeah, Flash
Sure.
is... Oh, God, what is wrong with Flash? Okay, so anyway, of course, The Walking Dead, they do track what you all pick. So they have a stats trailer that they gave... Did they give us this? We can show that one, I think, without you having to put up anything, but we'll give it to you. But they have a stats trailer, so they can track what you all chose, what you did. I'm going to give you another trailer, Ginger, if that one doesn't want to work. If I can put... You know what? I need to close. I have like 3-4 windows for Ginger. That's not cute. Okay.
Oh, I just had to wait for Firefox to stop being a not nice name.
A thing is what they are.
Yes. They are being a thing. It's telling me, we're not responding. I'm like, oh, yes, you are. You're going to. Yes, you are.
Okay, but anyway, by the time she shows the trailer, we'll probably be on to something else. But go and check it out. Find them, The Walking Dead. They're on Facebook. They're on Twitter. They're also on Pinterest. They're on YouTube. They're pretty much everywhere, like ourselves. And Walking Dead won a whole bunch of awards last year. Over 70 Game of the Year awards. We have to say that was one of our favorites, too.
Yay.
Nobody else?
Yeah. We played that. That was really good.
It's very, very good. Well, we haven't played any other episodes because we haven't had time to ask them, can we get the other episodes? At first I thought they were just going to give them to us, but apparently they don't keep track of that stuff. So maybe we may have some more reviews. I don't know. I think it was hurt my feelings. Some of the storyline was, I saw some lines of confluence going on when I was playing.
Mm-hmm.
And I just knew something was going to happen to that little girl. And the trailer that we're showing, by the way, may have some spoilers in it. But I pretty much saw something was going to happen to her, and I believe something has happened to her. So I don't know if I could play the rest of the episodes.
No, not the little girl. No.
Yeah, Clementine. I'm sorry, y'all that play. If y'all didn't know already, I think Clementine bit it. I mean,
that's so sad.
And
Poor
it's a
Clementine.
Walking Dead, so something horrible happened to Clementine. You know it. It's something you don't want to think about. It's horrible. But really good storyline. If you watch the show, it ties in the show a little bit. You see what happens to some
There we go. Finally.
But you see what happened to some of those characters, the characters that came into the show and how they got to be a part of, Rick's group. And again, as you see, spoilers. If you're watching us live, make sure you're.
Man, I hope Clementine doesn't. Oh no.
I don't think
Who got
Clementine made.
bit?
I think she did. I think she caught it. And I felt bad for this guy when I found out his story. When you first come in, of course, he's oh no,
Somebody cut off Lee's arm?
no, oh no. Okay.
Oh my god! Blood everywhere!
No. Oh no, I can't play it. I can't do it. I can't. No. Okay, I'm
Oh
sorry.
my god! Who lost their temper with Kenny?
Okay, so those of you who have not played the game won't be getting why we're going, oh no, Lee's of course our main character, and you will grow to adore him. You know what, it looks like that guy. Remember the guy with the daughter that was crazy? It looks like he didn't make it, and I'm happy he didn't make it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I hated him. Okay. He had issues. Okay, so anyway, if you haven't played The Walking Dead, you really should check it out. It will keep you occupied while The Walking Dead is off the air for the summer, because they're going into the second half of their season now. So once they go off for the summer, if you're smart, you'll have all these downloaded and ready to go. You see, if you time this just right, you'll have enough time to finish playing it. By the time E3 comes around, you get to see the new Xbox and then start buying your games for that. See how that works out, people?
Mm-hmm.
Just nice. We are having some server issues. I'm not pleased.
Who took down the stranger?
Okay, then just.
Hey, there's Clementine! She's still alive!
I didn't say when she died. I said I think she bit it.
Wow.
So they're playing with. You know how The Walking Dead is. They like to play with you. They show you the trailer and you think everybody's fine, but that person dies like 2 seconds into when you actually start playing, and that's all they showed you. So you thought they were like, you know how they do.
This game is seriously twisted.
Yes. And again, I want to point out also, because we realize we have different types of gamers. If you only love games like Call of Duty, you only love games like Battlefield, this is not going to be your game. If you like a good RPG with a little simulator mixed in, because it is a little simulator-ish, not in that you have to keep up with things, but that it's very detailed, meaning just because you have a gun doesn't mean you have ammo for that gun. And just because you shoot at the zombie doesn't mean you're going to hit them. You got to aim properly. And you have choices to make and things to decide for the character. So whichever way you decide to go is, as they say.
I know. And it totally changes the game. It's amazing.
I think you and I had the same story right up until a certain point. And then you did something different than I did, and you had a completely different game. That I was like, oh, wait a minute, I didn't do that. Because I did not save that little boy. That was his ass. He shouldn't have got on the tractor. I'm sorry.
Those were my favorite kind of books growing up too. The ones, choose your own ending books.
Yes.
Go to page such and such if you choose to do so and so.
Yes, I would like to point out Telltale Games has quite a few women working over there. Just saying.
Yes.
Makes a difference.
That is awesome. That is so awesome. All right. So next story up. As long as Firefox will not be a, stop.
Did you have that all loud? No, ma'am.
That was totally loud. Oh, my poor eardrums. Alright, so this is what y'all started to see a second ago. Let me blow it up for y'all so y'all can see it bigger. Traffic Slam 3 crashes onto A10.com, bigger, better, and more. Lots more explosions than ever before.
Traffic Slam?
Huh?
Traffic Slam.
Yeah, Traffic Slam. Award-winning game development studio Xform is proud to announce the release of Traffic Slam 3.
Okay, I want it. That sold me. That sold me. The trailer.
I do this in APB, so this is kind of cool.
This is what Burnout was like. No tanks, of course, but just cars. This is why I loved Burnout. Oh, God, I'm getting it.
Look at those explosions. Nice explosions.
Yes, that is. Oh, man. I love it. I'm in. Jay, did you have this plane in there, Jay? There's plane. Jay, there's a plane.
Well, you're going to have to wait. Oh, no, I'm sorry. It was released yesterday, so January 22nd. Over at A10.com. It's to build. It is built to work with the LA Test Unity 3D Web plugin. Latest Unity.
Wow.
They spread it out, and I was like, wait a minute, what is that? Latest, not two words, people. Latest Unity 3D web plugin, and it's completely, oh my god, free to play. Cars and explosions, that's what it's all about in Traffic Slam 3. This new installment in the popular game series is an absolute first in many ways. Never before has there been so much explosive actions in a browser-based game, and never before has a game been made in 3 different technologies. The first Traffic Slam was made in Adobe Director, the second in Adobe Flash, and the third in Unity 3D. Alright, so Traffic Slam 3 offers a big crash environment with multiple routes to discover. Explore them all to find shortcuts, jumps, and special pickups to maximize your score. You can blow up landmarks or race through the track to find hidden bonuses. At the end of your race, use the detonator to blast stuff away. We've also added a shop where you can buy cool gadgets and new vehicles, including a tank and an airplane.
Hot.
Yes, totally.
That's
totally.
what I'm talking about. I needs me a tank. Oh, yes.
Okay, that
I
is
think
straight up burnout.
I already have that one open. Yay!
You already have that one open? Okay, that is the cave. Why is the email being a see you next Tuesday? Why are you being
This one, by the way, also, folks, was not for children under 18, just so you know.
Yeah, this is from Double Fine and Sega, who have teamed up to... Oh, actually, they released the cave today. Yay! They launched it. Yay, in case you want to play.
Sorry, Dark.
What did he say? Oh, you blew his eardrums out?
Yeah, my bad.
Okay, so Sega, in partnership with developer Double Fine, you know, those Kickstarter queens.
This is
I had
cool
to do
looking.
It looks cool. They've announced the digital release of the adventure game, The Cave. It's available for download via your PlayStation Network, your Nintendo eShop on the Wii U, or the Xbox Live Arcade if you can find it. The Xbox Live Arcade, I mean. Also available on Steam for PC, Macs, and yes, Linux. You Linux will come up. Okay, so The Cave invites you, the gamer, on an underground adventure filled with challenging puzzles and Ron Gilbert's wit. He says our collaborator, Chris Olson, who's the vice president of digital business at Sega of America, says our collaboration with Ron and Double Fine has been a thrilling experience, and we are extremely excited about the outcome. You can take it any way you like. Bringing The Cave to life has been something that I've wanted to do for almost 30 years. That's the creator, Ron Gilbert. He says, being able to work with an amazing creative team at Double Fine and the strong support of Sega, I've been able to make a long-time pet project a reality. Of course, The Cave was named Game Informer's Best Adventure Game and Best Downloadable Game of last year. And The Cave is, of course, a new adventure game from the creators of Monkey Island, if you like that, and Maniac Mansion. Players, again, you can assemble your team of 3 from 7 unlikely adventurers, each with their own unique personalities and stories, and then you can descend into the mysterious depths of the cave. You can check them out on thecavegame.com. Yay! I think they also have a Twitter and a Facebook, and we may be following them. So if you're not, watch our Twitter. We'll probably say something to them at some point here today. Something dirty, because that's how we get their attention.
Yeah.
Something like, I'm flashing my skirt at you, Double Fine.
Uh-oh. Flashing
See,
your
that's not
skirt
really,
at them.
See, it's not really dirty. I'm just flashing the skirt. I didn't say what I was doing. See, Jay says that Traffic Slam 3 looks fun. Burnout, oh man, Burnout Revenge was just delicious. One of the most delicious games I've ever played. That's instant gratification. Somebody's talking smack, you just drive up beside them and then just give them a little tap with the front end of your car, and off the road they go.
That's awesome.
And it's a fantastical explosion. They tumble off the freeway. Oh, EA, why did you not give us that one back? That one you need to make sequels to. And do it like on Houston Traffic Rush Hour. That's what I needed, a Rush Hour one for Houston, so I can just slam into the back people. Get rid of my road rage.
All right, well, I'm going to pull this next one from GamePolitics.com. Oh, the crazy people in the world. All right, Las Vegas charter school principal is in trouble. Apparently, video games more important than school supplies. Las Vegas charter school principal accused of buying video games and more with school funds. Quest Academy in Las Vegas, Nevada, is a charter school that is supposed to spend the funds it generates to give children a better education, but the school's principal had other ideas on how to spend the money. The allegations that Quest principal Connie Jordan and other school faculty members were misappropriating funds first surfaced in November of last year, and a subsequent forensic audit of the school's finances has uncovered what auditors appointed by the state public charter school authority are calling fiscal malfeasance and abuse of authority. Really, people? All right, so allegedly a total of $270,000 in spending at the school are in question. One allegation is that the Quest principal, Connie Jordan, misappropriated $15,000 in June 2011, and auditors say her explanations for what happened to that money are bogus. There were also allegations of a credit card being used for items that were not related to the school. In October 2011, the Quest credit cards were used to pay for more than $4,300 in travel expenses and more than $500 at Walmart for 3 Kindles, food items, and gift cards. More than $1,200 was spent on meals, postage, travel, gift cards, a frame, food, and tools in November 2011 on Connie Jordan's school credit card. Jordan spent $5,600 more in December 2011 at Barnes & Noble's, where she bought 8 Nooks and Nook accessories, at Best Buy, where she bought DVDs, a Nintendo DSi, and 2 Turtle Beach Call of Duty video game headsets, and at Walmart, where she dropped more money on a Blu-ray player, movies, clothes, board games, music, Wii games, and a lava lamp. You know, Connie, I was trying so hard as I was reading this to think, maybe the Nooks were for students. But clothes and the board games could have been for school, I guess, but the lava lamp, not so much. The auditor also found tens of thousands of dollars in what was categorized as irregular payments to Jordan and several other school administrators. That's
maybe it was a Monster High lava lamp.
I don't know.
Sorry, I tried to say it with a straight face. I really did.
Wow. She no longer has the ability to hire or fire employees. The Quest board took emergency action against her on Monday. All of her access to school money has been taken away. The Quest board plans to take further actions in meetings next week. You know, I'm thinking if I'm running some sort of charter school like this where the funds that you make are going towards the school, I would have some sort of auditor that would be going over this regularly.
They are supposed to. That's the problem with a lot of schools, especially a charter school. They have, since they're so privately funded, they have the option of not involving the government. But I personally like to see that done, especially with PTAs and PTOs. And I'm going to leave that conversation for off the air because, Ginger, you've heard me.
That's a lot of money to be stealing. I mean, come on.
There is money stolen.
And from what I've seen from a lot of these charter schools, some of these kids are underprivileged anyways that are going there. Or at least a good portion of them seem to be that way. And you're taking money from these kids that already have a rough start. That's just not cool.
Not just charter schools, but any kind of privately funded school, unless they're run by a church, runs the risk of having money stolen because they are, put it this way, like Baby Natrix school. Baby Natrix goes to a school for eggheads. That's what I call them. They're a bunch of little eggheads. They're little smarty pantses is what they are. And everything there is privately done for the most part. Now it's state and private funding, so they do have some backing from the state, but they have the option of kind of doing what they want. So it's real easy for less than scrupulous parents to get in there and do something like this, to take money and do what they want to do with it. And I'm going to go shopping, I'm going to get me this new product bag, and there's nobody watching because they've already taken the state out of the loop by saying, well, we don't need your help with this, we got this, we got this for ourselves. And the state says okay, and they back away, and there's nobody watching, so they're free to do that. But there are ways to interject things like that in. And I don't mind so much as the money for the games, but were you getting the games for the classroom? I'm going to segue into what Joe just shared with us, is that he heard that Maxis is releasing a SimCity for the classroom, which I vaguely remember hearing that they were planning to do that. We may have said something about that some months ago. But I think it's a lovely idea. I always said that. The Sims, they need to make a Sims version for the classroom and a SimCity. I think it's a good lesson for the kids, especially the little ones, to have. And I don't say this particular, not the Sims 3. I would say the Sims 2 is a really good one for the little ones because it actually makes them pay bills and things, and they can see how much money they spend. So you can do a whole lesson around, how to take care of a household with the Sims 2. Here's your 1,000 simoleons, and you got to figure out how to get a job and pay your bills and take care of, your spouse and the baby and dog and you can't spend more than this much on bills. So it's a very good lesson. I like that idea. I like it a lot. Smart. All right. Did you put that up?
Oh, let me do that. I'm sorry. I got talking with you and
Yeah, we always have interesting conversations. And of course, we will be here tomorrow night.
Okay, I was like, what are you
Central
talking
Standard
about?
Time. It's tomorrow night. All right. Wow. Oh, I got another story I got to share after this one. But let me start with this one. Okay, so are you trying it? Are you trying it? Are you
Yep,
trying it?
it's up, it's up.
Or I have to be
I gotta mute it, but there we go.
All right, so of course you all know who Ouya is by now.
Mhm.
Last August, when they managed to raise themselves about $8.6 million via Kickstarter, and created what they're calling an open source video game console that's supposed to play Android games. Yay, yay, yay! Since that time, Chief Executive Julie Ehrman has been running around like crazy, trying to get everybody ready for their scheduled release in mere 2 months from now. I hope it happens. In an updated interview with our friends over at GamesBeat, Ehrman says that the momentum keeps growing and that she isn't concerned about the rise of so many alternative systems in a short time. You should be. You have $8.6 million, whereas Microsoft has billions and can take your little console and make it the next week and then release it as a sidebar along with your Xbox. Here's a portable cube. Take it with you to anybody's house.
You already did it wrong. You already did it wrong. The little Twitch switches are in the wrong place. No, I don't like the left one. They should both be on the bottom. I have short fingers. Short thumbs.
See, Ginger's already complaining. Y'all done pissed the Ginger off.
I'll be taking that bitch apart and redoing it. Thank you.
I'm not sure I'm digging that. But anyway, she said
Oh,
March
well,
is
they
still
come
a
apart.
distant.
Good for that.
And she said, well, it's supposed to be completely, you're supposed to be able to do whatever you want to with it. But she says March is still a distant deadline. She says, we are very excited by the interest, and I'm impressed at how my team keeps delivering on the impossible. We haven't seen y'all deliver anything yet. Stop saying that.
That
we want to
thing
see.
looks like a paperweight.
Just because she's holding it doesn't mean we have it. Of course, on December 28th, they started shipping the first of their what they're calling their 1,200 developer prototype consoles for those who had already pledged anywhere from $699 to $1,337 in their Kickstarter campaign. And since that day, more than 895,000 people have viewed an unboxing video showing that it's contained, what is contained in the developer console. Ouya's software development kit has been downloaded more than 20,000 times, and Ouya's forums with 400,000 views are blowing up with questions and comments about how to make games for the console. Fans have created 10 websites about Ouya, and a German company has even created a magazine dedicated to the box, trying to get in on the ground floor, which I say is not all that dumb. They may do well, who knows. Ehrman said that the hardware specs are mostly set, but its final color and look have not been yet revealed. It's basically shaped like a cube, which people for some reason don't mind.
Totally pwn this.
Oh, they are. They said, of course, it's no larger than a typical coffee mug, which means it'll fit in my purse, which I don't have a problem with. The company is still redesigning its game controller, and based on fan feedback, the device has D-pad controller mechanisms, but fans have pointed out, as Ginger said, they too closely resemble the Xbox 360 game controller, and they will come after you for it. It's also circular in shape and prone to accidental diagonal button pushes. Yes, it is. Ehrman said that the designers are shifting to a square D-pad, which is more like Sony and less prone to unintentional button pushes. So you want to mess with Sony.
Sony's not doing so well recently, so it's all right.
Yeah, but this will give them a reason to do well. You know how they love to sue each other. Ouya is currently using a Tegra 3 chip from NVIDIA, and Ehrman said that the pricing on that chip is consistent with Ouya's plan to launch a $99 console. The chip has 4 cores running at 1.6 gigahertz, and Ouya believes that is plenty of horsepower for an affordable game machine. Honey, that's a cell phone is what that is. Why am I getting this? Okay, anyway, at the same time, Ehrman said that the company will have regular hardware refreshes and could create a better experience while delivering on its $9 price. Another rival is in the works called Green Throttle Games, and they are creating an Android-based gaming system, but it has no console. It will allow users to hook their smartphones directly to their TV and play games with a traditional console-style control. I believe, Ouya, you just bit it. Because I just said that. That's the same power behind most cell phones, 1.6 gigahertz. Most cell phones have that nowadays. So why would I buy this when I can just take my little cell phone, like these guys here at Green Throttle, and hook it to the TV and play if I want to play? Anyway, Ouya is, of course, using Jelly Bean. I'm going to need y'all to stop with the food names for the operating systems. On the Android,
I'm a little hungry now.
Yes.
And I got to go out in a little bit. I'm going to end up looking for darn jelly beans.
I bought my lunch yesterday because I knew that I was going to get back at Jay. So I would like to point out that I have some lovely buffalo chicken salad waiting for me after. It's a salad too. Okay, so anyway. They don't have a whole lot of games, but the developer at Large Animal Games took one of the development kits home to see if he could build a game in a weekend, and he said it was very easy to get a Unity
Here
game
at
up and
Big Win
running.
Sports,
He
we're
said the
constantly
Unity package
striving
for
for excellence in
Ouya
our...
is quite good, and the setup videos on the Ouya website made things clear much easier than he expected. The only trouble he ran into was that with the controller data. He said he got some unreliable data back, but he expects those kind of kinks will be worked out as soon as Ouya gets closer to shipping. He said it was fun, productive weekend of hacking with minimal headaches. I don't know, guys. Y'all still got to worry about these other people. Okay, so they're supposed to be going to Game Jam. And the winner of that particular Game Jam with them will get $45,000. And apparently they're hiring. So if you're looking for a job, I don't see. Well, let me pop over to the website, see if they actually put up anything. Because they don't own Ouya.com, do they?
I don't know. I don't know if they do or not.
No, they don't. They own Ouya.tv. Okay, yeah, they are hiring. Anybody out there looking for themselves a job should pop over to Ouya.tv/jobs. They need software developers and engineers. That's pretty much. Oh, and a front-end designer developer. What about y'all's customer service? Hello.
Do y'all need a community manager? Just saying.
Yeah, that would be a smart thing to have, Ouya.
And I control with the best of them, so hire me.
Hey, we need to keep you.
They can hire me on the side.
Don't be trying to escape. You don't see that chain on your leg?
They can hire me on the side. I can do two things. It's all right.
Yes. We are multi-talented here. We all do 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 things anyway.
Yes, we do. All right, so.
Wouldn't be a stretch. Why do I have 7 text messages? Oh.
Okay, hold on. Let me move down. There we go. All right. So this guy on your screen, have you heard about him? This is the kid who's totally fucked up. Sorry. My bad. But seriously, what he did is heinous. It's heinous. It's just, oh my God. New Mexico police highlight video game habits of teen who killed entire family. There's the first part and a second part to this, so stay tuned. A 15-year-old New Mexico teen gunned down his entire family. Very sickly. Killed his mother in bed. Kid brother asleep next to her. Woke him up and was like, hey, I just killed mom. Kid brother didn't believe him. So he picked up his mom's head and showed it to him. Kid started getting hysterical, so he killed his brother. Then went to his sister's room. Killed his sisters. Both sisters. Waited for his dad to come home. Killed his dad. Was going to kill his girlfriend's parents, but something happened to where he talked him into not doing it. Anyways, 15-year-old New Mexico teen gunned down his entire family and then told police that he was heavily involved in video games, mentioning Modern Warfare and Grand Theft Auto by name. This was according to U.S. News, and this is the stay tuned part. The teen, Nemaya Grigo from Albuquerque, allegedly shot and killed his 40-year-old mother, Sarah, 9-year-old brother, Zephania, 2-year-old sister, Angelina, 5-year-old sister, Jill, and later his 51-year-old father, Greg. Nehemiah did not give a motive for the crime beyond saying that he was frustrated with his mother, who also said that the teen opened up, this was according to authorities, they also said the teen opened up about his love for video games and, violent movies. It was kind of what he was into, and was quite excited as he got the opportunity to discuss that with investigators. This is coming from Chef Dan Houston of Bernalillo County. Whew, people with your names. All right, so police did not say how the conversation steered towards video games in the first place. Police also said that the teen planned the murders a week ago. He allegedly planned to kill his girlfriend's parents and shoot up at a local Walmart. He abandoned the second part of his plan. Ultimately, he wanted to die in a firefight with police. They also said that his father had trained him how to shoot, and that he had 4 guns, a .22 rifle with a 10-round clip, an AR-15, semi-automatic rifle, and 2 12-gauge shotguns. Some of the guns had been purchased by his father's friends and sold to the father privately. All right, so the stay tuned part is, there's an update on the story. The New York Daily News claims that local media are reporting that the teen was a homeschooled teen who was not allowed to play video games. that his family never let him watch violent shows on television. Yeah,
See,
I don't
they're
know.
trying to blame us again. They try to blame us again.
Yes. The
And
deal is, in other reports, because I was reading up several stories on this yesterday, they talked about how this kid had social issues with his family, had become disconnected with reality several times. The point is here, neglect and failed parenting. You know your child has some sort of mental issues. Why are you allowing him access to guns? And two, if your child has serious mental issues where he's disconnecting, probably letting him watch violent videos or video games is
well, it doesn't
not
look
the best
like they
idea.
did. It's I don't know what's going on with those
I
people.
don't know. But like I said, he's the middle child of 9.
So he's not getting any attention.
No,
wasn't
he's
getting any.
15. There are 5 kids that are already out of the house, and there were 3 under him that he killed.
Look, I have trouble keeping up with one. Okay, so there would not be 9. There would not be 9. I'm sorry. And I've been in a house like that. Unfortunately, when my cousins, when their parents passed away, we went to take care of them, and there were 12 of them. So me being in a house with 12 other kids being the kid was difficult. And my mother was my mother, but I had to share her with my cousins, and it was difficult. The only way that we got by is people were assigned buddies. The bigger kids were assigned to watch the little kid. Anything happens to this little one, you are in trouble.
Yeah.
And we also, my mother was highly organized, unlike me. Remember I was telling you, Ginger, we got lined up in the kitchen.
Yeah. You mentioned something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. If one person got sick, everybody was lined up in the kitchen the next day, and we all had to take cold medicine. We all had to take castor oil and some other stuff my mother had because my mother was a nurse. So yeah, we had, line them up. Here's your spoon. When I come by, hold your spoon out. You take your medicine. If you don't want to take it, I'm gonna make you take it. So yeah, of course the little people didn't get spoons. We would hold our spoon and then she would take it. But the big ones, yeah, you had to give yourself the dose, and then it was okay. You're done. You go out of the kitchen. Are you sniffling? Are you sniffling? No. You get 2 if you're sniffling. No. So yeah, but I don't ever remember being sick. I don't ever remember feeling disconnected or without somebody to hang with, because I had my bigger buddy, who was still my buddy, my cousin. Hi, Jamie. Looked out for me well until I was in my 20s, and still does. That was my buddy, except for that one time with the firecracker thing, which he's still apologizing for. When I was 6, a firecracker exploded in my hand, and he has never forgotten that. He apologizes to me every time he sees me. We are adults with children. I'm sorry about that firecracker. I thought you lost your thumb. I'm so sorry. No, it's okay. That's how. But that's too many kids is what I'm getting down to.
Yeah.
You can't watch them if you can't run your household. Like you really have to run it almost like military and being in jail, because you cannot have 9 kids, 15 kids, and just let them run wild, because this is what happened.
Unfortunately, I think there's going to be more that comes out to the story, and I'm going to go out there on a limb. The father used to be some kind of minister at some strange church. No longer was. 9 kids. I'm going to say that there was something, I'm not going to go sinister, but something not right with that whole family dynamic.
Yeah.
That kind of warped this kid.
Agree. I would agree. I bet they're members of the Woodsboro Church.
Something. It's just one of those, I don't know.
They're members of the Woodsboro Church is what happened to them. All right, are you ready with this is the picture, because, since Joe was talking about it.
Yep, it's up and it's ready. It's already going.
EA sent this to, actually they sent this to us last week. I don't know why we didn't do it last week. We'll tell you about it now, because Joe asked, and because Joe and I are such SimCity aficionados. EA, in collaboration with Glass Labs, they're in development now, developing an online educational community based on the SimCity video game. SimCity EDU will serve as a resource for classroom teachers who have a strong in digital platforms as a learning tool to drive student interest in STEM. If you don't know what STEM is, it's science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. Educators will be able to create and share digital SimCity-based lesson plans that will encourage students to think critically about the challenges of modern cities. In the classroom, SimCity will be more than a game. It will be a way for the next generation of leaders to hone their skills through urban planning, environmental management, and socioeconomic development.
That is cool. That is really neat.
Philadelphia Mayor Nutter hosted a panel last week called Learn, Build, Create, Connected Learning Over the Next 4 Years at the United States Conference of Mayors in Washington, D.C., featuring a diverse group of panelists, including Special Assistant to the President for Education Policy Roberto Rodriguez, MacArthur Foundation Director of Education for U.S. Programs Constance Yowell, and musician philanthropist John Legend, who I think is so cute. The group engaged in a discussion on the importance of community-centered connected learning. The discussion focused on public-private partnerships with a goal to advance STEM education, including EA and Glass Labs' collaborative effort on SimCity EDU. You can check out more about SimCity EDU and about SimCity, of course, which is going to be out March 5th at simcity.com. They're saying, of course, SimCity has already been embraced by the educational community as an engaging video game that provides a very powerful learning experience, teaching problem-solving skills through imaginative civic gameplay. And she says, this is Lucy Bradshaw, says we want to up the ante of SimCity's educational influence through our partnership with Glass Labs, and SimCity will become the foundation of a program to reimagine learning in a way that will inspire today's youth to get excited about STEM education and become problem solvers of tomorrow. I got to say that's excellent and fantastic. Glad to see you all doing that.
That is really kind of neat. I totally approve of this.
You might I'm trying to get you to play, Ginger, because I just wanted this one time. I need to export some trash to your city and hear you go, Cori.
No, do y'all see how mean she would be to me?
You gonna get paid? I'm paying you. You could charge me for it. I just want to do it. I just want to see your citizens and come to my city because it'll be clean.
Oh my God. All right. Well, I have to share this picture because, yeah, rawr. Taliban. All right.
Is it Prince Harry?
That is Prince Harry. That is some redhead love right there.
So
How you doing? I know, man. I'd do horrible things to him. He'd love it. The Queen might not, but Princess Ginger. I like that. All right, so Prince Harry has mental problems for comparing video games to war. The Taliban apparently doesn't like England's Prince Harry. Big shock there, right? But the group, accused of various attacks against U.S. and NATO forces in Afghanistan and other activities in Pakistan, says that Prince Harry has a mental illness. Yeah, y'all are... Prince Harry's the one with the mental illness. That sounds right. Prince Harry...
I can help.
Huh?
I can help him with that.
I know, right? I just licked that right off him. Prince Harry returned from a 4-month deployment in Afghanistan Monday and has been conducting a series of interviews with the British press. In a recent interview, England's royal son said that firing his Apache attack helicopter's weapon system in Afghanistan was a joy for me because I'm one of those people that loves playing PlayStation and Xbox. So with my thumbs, I like to think I'm probably quite useful. If you ask the guys, I trashed them at FIFA the whole time. FIFA and shooting a gun, not the same thing. Sorry. Taliban didn't enjoy Harry's comments too much. Wow. All right, so there are 49 countries with their powerful military failing in the fight against the Mujahideen, and now this prince comes and compares this war with his games, PlayStation, or whatever he calls it. We don't take his comments very seriously, as we have all seen and heard that many foreign soldiers, occupiers who come to Afghanistan, develop some kind of mental problems on their way out. Could it be because you guys are using women, children, and animals, stuffing them full of bombs, and then having them blow themselves up? That's giving these other guys and women mental issues as they come back. Just saying. Tell them. Kettle, black, meet it.
I would like to say, I've said this before, we need to just wall those people in and let them have at it.
You know, maybe video games is the answer. We build us some kind of, great big robot. We have a robot war. One-on-one. Whoever's robot wins, that's whose country gets their way.
No, I just say let those people kill off whoever just don't want to be there. I said wall them in. Anybody who wants to get out, you need to be at this point by 5 o'clock on this day. You either leave to bring your stuff with you or you need to leave it behind. If you make it, you make it out. And if you don't, I'm sorry. And the rest of y'all can have at it. Here's some sticks and rocks. Go for what you know. We're not coming back. And if you come out, we're shooting you. There you go.
Yeah. I don't know. It's a whole sad situation over there.
I'm just like, I'm ready to write them off. There's nothing you can do. Can't help him.
Yeah, all right. I'm
I know
not.
you're trying to be kind. I know you're trying to be kind. I have no
I'm trying
concept.
to be kind. I'm trying to be kind because there's a whole argument to that, and it's just it's sick and it's sad what all's gone on over there. All right. So, well, that was my story. You got one? What's yours? What's yours?
I
Oh,
have
oh.
some.
Why are y'all playing? Stop that.
Who's playing?
Videos are all of a sudden playing for no reason.
Oh, because they feel like they can. Okay, I need you to go ahead and throw that up.
Window. Which window? There we go.
Okay, I only have one now, so I'm good.
Well, yeah, you do.
All right. There's a demo showdown, according to Eurogamer.net. Metal Gear Rising Revenge. Cancelled by Konami and then resurrected via the coding talents of Platinum Games. Metal Gear Rising Revengeance is a title sure to court controversy. Basically, what they did was the same thing with the Halo and 343 Studios, but okay, for a multi-million
I hate split screen.
For a multi-million selling franchise built around stealth, Platinum's Redux pays only a passing regard to the series' heritage, instead focusing on what's the best phenomenal, borderline insane action. A playable demo out today allows you to judge whether Hideo Kojima is the right approach to the title. I'm going to say no. I'm going to say no because, yeah, and I had to break up with Snake, too. God. Little was seen of the original version of the game before its mysterious cancellation, but based on the E3 2010 presentation that was at the Microsoft conference, two aspects jumped out apparently to Eurogamer. Firstly, there was the fact that the game was operating on a locked 60 frames per second on what seemed to be a PC. A little surprising, bearing in mind that Metal Gear Solid 4 jumped sporadically between 20 and 30 frames per second at any given port. Kojima himself later confirmed that the old version of the game was indeed 30 frames per second. The second element was the inclusion of Zandatsu Blade Mode, which gives the player the ability to cut virtually any object in the game to pieces. I like it. That's all I like. Lots of pieces, of course. At the time, the thought was that the game engine may struggle with the sheer amount of dynamically generated geometry if this feature isn't properly managed. The demo code that was available, or is available both on Xbox and PlayStation shows that both of these elements have been expertly handled to the best extent. Hope for Platinum Games has prior experience in targeting 60 frames per second, having done pretty well at sustaining it in Bayonetta, which we do not care much for here. But hey, one of our people loved it. You all loved it. We had a whole back and forth discussion about that last night. Of course, the team has retained high poly characters with beautiful designs, and the only obvious drawbacks coming from a slightly flat-looking lighting scheme and some other LOD popping issues. Environmental details relatively high, and some lovely effects offset the muted lighting. However, we have looks like we've lost a lot of our stealth element. Why do they do this? We need some more stealth games to come back. And I think I saw one somewhere yesterday, and I did not manage to save it before I had to restart my browser. But I am not pleased with this. I don't know what they're doing with Metal Gear. Metal Gear was another one that had a great backstory, had great gameplay, and
I've not played either one. Ew, was that his intestines he just pulled out?
Probably.
That's kind of gross, yo. Kind of gross.
It looks like me and Snake are going to be breaking up for fun. You know, I took a break from him. Sometimes you take a break from that guy. The girls understand. You take a little break from the guy, and then you start to miss him, and you say, let me go back. And I was ready to go back, and then I see this, and I think, no, you need to come pick up your stuff to the left, Everything you own is in a box to the left, including your rations and everything else. Snake, just pick them up. We're done.
Your mutated chickens.
Your mutated chicken is over there. Everything. Pick it up and go. I can't do this. This is not what you know the fans, the hardcore fans of the franchise signed up for. This is not what I want to see. I want my stealth. I want to be able to kill the people how I want to kill them. Four or five different ways. Maybe I want to jam them in the eye with a fork I found in the yard. Just not digging this. Not digging it at all. So I'm gone from this franchise again. I got to find me some new stuff. Assassin's Creed, if you all don't stick a woman in one of those Assassin's Creed, I'm going to break up with all you two. I don't care how cute all of your characters are.
Well, they had an option play one in the latest one, right?
She's multiplayer. I want a main character who is a woman. I want to see a
That would
woman,
be awesome.
and I want her to have a really good backstory. Really awesome. Something
That
horrible
would be
happened.
interesting.
She's an assassin. And you could throw some romance in there. We don't mind the romance when our character is, she's one of those kind of women. Like, Remember Me game, I'm hoping she has a really good backstory. We could throw a little romance in there. Oh, my God, I got to stop looking at this screenshot of SimCity. Joe, man, I got it bad. Joe. My hands are shaking. I'm looking. I want to zoom in on the houses, and there's some people talking on the roof of one house. I just keep wondering, what are they talking about? There's some people playing tennis I'm looking at, and some people playing baseball in the next block. There's a moving truck over there. Oh, look at the town hall, the high school. Oh, my hands are shaking.
All right, well, I want to talk
Hold up.
about this before we go.
Wait, gotta tap the vein.
Talking about the SimCity beta, by the way.
Again?
Did we already talk about this? EA changes SimCity beta EULA after internet complaints.
They did? Oh. I
Uh-huh.
signed up. Wait a minute. Do I gotta sign up again? Oh, go ahead, tell
Maybe.
us. I need to know.
Forbes is reporting that EA has changed the language of the end-user license agreement, the EULA. I probably say that wrong. Users have to agree to in order to play SimCity. Kitty, go away. Players who... She's trying to get a climb on my shoulder. Players who are already peeved that the game requires an always-on connection in order to play even single-player took issues with some wording in the EULA after the SimCity beta. The original wording told those who signed up that if they didn't report a bug while playing the beta, they could face a ban from all of EA's games. While the purpose of the betas is to test for bugs and report them to development teams, companies have made early access to betas parts of commercial products, sometimes as code pack-ins for other games or as a pre-order incentive. Obviously, if you somehow pay money to get into a beta directly or indirectly, your expectations of what is required of you is slightly different.
Yes.
Yeah, if I'm paying and you're going to ban me for not reporting a bug, F you.
Well, okay, I could understand reporting you can't play this beta anymore, but to ban you from all EA games is extreme.
Yeah.
You mean I can't play my Sims? I can't. Battlefield people, y'all need to be aware. That means you couldn't play Battlefield anymore.
I don't know. That's just kind of nuts. Apparently,
That's extreme.
yeah. What it says is, if you know about a bug or have heard about a bug and failed to report the bug to EA, we reserve the right to treat you no differently from someone who abuses the bug. You acknowledge that EA reserves the right to lock anyone caught abusing a bug out of all EA products. Wow. After taking some heat, EA changed the words. The clause in the EA beta agreement for the SimCity beta was intended to prohibit players from using known exploits to their advantage. However, the language as included is too broad. EA has never taken away access to players' games for failing to report a bug. We are now updating the beta agreement to remove this point. So, way to go, Internet.
Because I signed out. Oh, that is not cute.
No. You're going to ban people that are paying to play your beta for not reporting a bug.
SimCity beta isn't paid yet. I don't think
That's
the
true.
paying guarantees you a spot. Does it, Joe? Because if it does, I need to go get one now. I need to do this like right now. I go outside and flash some people, see if I can, scrounge up the money.
Jay says Assassin's Creed Liberation stars a female African-French assassin.
But that's on PlayStation, isn't it? Oh, I mean, or Vita, the Castanets one. I need one on my Xbox because I'm not getting any Castanets anytime soon.
Speaking of, I gotta go get 514 down on my Dust 514.
Yeah, yes, you do. Yes, you do.
Because I want to play that. I want to play that.
Yes, you do need to go do that. We'll tell you why. They are watching. Okay, so it's time for us to go. Oh, what lovely
Time,
Jim.
folks.
Yes, it's time for us to go. We will see you guys bright and early tomorrow morning. Make sure you are listening to us. As always, we're live every day.
Every day. Sometimes multiple times a day.
Can you handle us multiple times a day is the question.
Can you handle multiples? I don't say nothing.
Okay, BT can't kick us off, but Twitch will. Ginger, behave yourself.
Okay. I'll be good.
I gotta spend some time with my man. I miss him.
Link.
I love you, Link.
was gonna ask which man, but you know.
Get your glow sticks ready. It's time. Ginger.
Later, boys and girls.